I hope you're not planning to waste my time.
Wrong.
Welcome to the Late Show.
We are, we're doing something from Wisconsin today. We're watching Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Do you know
Man,
what Jeffrey
I joke
Dahmer?
around, but this guy was dark. Very dark. Very
A
dark.
monster. Well, shouldn't say that, but that's what it says.
I mean, I don't... All right, so this
Dahmer,
is about
the monster
the new series, Jeffrey Dahmer.
story.
Jeffrey Dahmer's story on Netflix, played by Evan Peters.
Okay.
He's a dark actor, man. He is dark. And I
Yeah.
like it. American Horror Story, he was in it
I've
too.
not seen that. No.
He was in it as well. Yeah.
He played it really well. Like you're scared of that.
He did.
Ugh.
I don't know. Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what? Before I say anything, thank you so much for tuning into the Late Shift. Let's get
Right
playing,
into the video.
and let's see what happens.
Let's go. I'm sweating. This music is so creepy.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Home sweet home. Oh. Oh, what is that smell?
I'm scared for him.
That's love, baby. God, dirty ass.
Blood.
It's ketchup. Yes, that was perfectly done. Based on the horrific true events.
It's all true.
What are you doing there? The smells? Power tools going all hours of the night?
I love this lady.
I hear screaming coming from your apartment.
I'm just trying to say I'm sorry. She don't open her gift. You didn't know.
I don't know what's in there.
Let's just meet.
I'm not eating that.
Try to do a nice thing, you know? You're just like my mom. Calling on me when I ain't done nothing wrong.
I called you for what? It is too late. You're too late.
Eat it.
Man,